That's so crazy. Hello and welcome to Beach Out and one more very beautiful evening over here in Goa. And as always, even today I have something really special with me. We are currently at a place where you can see people learning how to drive, and this is actually kind of the perfect place to me also to learn about something which I am seeing and experiencing for the first time. What we have with us over here today is a gypsy, but this is not your ordinary everyday gypsy. Actually, what this is a proper off-road setup beast which has a ton of modifications, which me and my friend Videsh over here, who's the owner of the car. Hey Videsh, what's up? So Videsh and me are going to take you on a walkthrough of this car and tell you a ton of details about this entire build. And the one very special part about this machine is that this is actually a four-wheel steer car. So how that four-wheel steering works, and to show you all of that in theory as well as in action, we are going to take a quick hike up the hill and let's go. It already feels a lot different, feels so much more raw because this thing actually has a full Automech system exhaust and DIA air filter from BMC. Yeah, so those are a couple of things which are already making it sound a lot snarly, but that's just the surface level stuff on this particular car, because this car is technically has a ton of things done to it. All of it not for show, none of it actually for show, but all of it to make it go really capably on any kind of road surface. Actually, on any kind of off-road surface. I think what we are planning to do is we plan to climb that hill over there from somewhere over here. There it is. Okay, crap. That, seriously? Fuck. Videsh, we're gonna come back, no? Today only. I'm a little worried about my camera because it might fling rocks directly on the lens. Fuck, look at that. It's just, we are just crawling. It feels so effortless in here. He's basically giving probably what, 10% throttle? Yeah, hardly any throttle. So this is, by the way, not a stock Gypsy engine, of course. This is a 1.6 Baleno engine which has been fitted to the Gypsy. Let me at least try giving you a quick overview about this car. This car is actually built for the motorsport scene, the off-road scene over here in Goa, where Videsh actually takes this car out for almost each and every off-road expedition, off-road event, rally, all of those things. And if you want to follow his journey, this is his ID where you can check out what all he does and where all events are happening and what this car is doing and participating in those events. Now, as you can see from the outside, this is a pretty stripped down car. It's got none of the unnecessary bits which are required, because of course this is a car which is meant to perform on the motorsport circuit, on the off-road scene, and it's been completely stripped out. The only thing for creature comfort that it has are these racing seats, which of course you need. Without that you can't really do much. Then on top you can see that it's got a nice beefy chunky 6-point roll cage. In terms of the engine bay, as I said, this car is actually running a 1.6 liter engine from the Baleno, and it gets its induction from a BNC DIA air intake with a custom stainless steel piping, and along with that it also has a custom made snorkel over here, which I will show you a little bit more in detail once we get the hood down. Yeah, that's a custom made snorkel over here for this car, and this is the latest event which this car participated in. Now, as you can already see from this particular angle, that the front wheels are actually facing in a very different direction than the rear wheels. So this is what I was actually talking about earlier, where this is clearly how you can make out it's a four-wheel steered car.
So this is a hydraulic rack from a tractor. It's based on a tractor hydraulic steering system.
Okay.
So these differentials are custom made by Malvankar, and this full arms are from tractors, and the rack is the joystick is from also from tractor.
Now, the way this four-wheel system works is actually very interesting, where Videsh actually has installed a joystick over here inside the car. This is actually a manual four-wheel steering system, where the joystick basically plays with the amount of angle you have to give to the rear wheels. It's not a system where you turn the front wheel and the rear wheels turn on themselves. It is a manual system, which is actually a lot more helpful in the kind of application this car has with it, because this car is used for off-roading. This car is a proper competition class car, and in those pretty situations where the car is either stuck, or you want to take like a shorter turning radius, or you want the car to behave in a certain way where you need a certain angle on both the wheels or on all the four wheels, that is where this system comes in really handy. And because it's a manual setup, you can actually place the rear wheels as per your requirement based on the terrain which you're on. Right, so I can already see, like even you guys on video can see this, that this car actually has a much better approach angle compared to a stock Gypsy, where it can actually climb some really steep stuff. Like for example, this is the kind of angle you need to be on before you actually touch or scrape anything in the front. Another really interesting thing or important thing that's been done to this car are these differentials. The differentials both as well as the front and over here at the back, both the diffs have been taken from the Mahindra 550, and the reason behind that is these diffs are actually the ones which can take a lot more load compared to the Gypsy diffs. Like the Gypsy diffs, they will probably break under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress, but these diffs, which are set up for much higher high torque applications, these diffs will be able to handle not just the stock torque but a lot more abuse on it, which generally happens when you're taking cars like these off-road. Now over here you see a dual shock setup, and that is to basically adjust the rebound as well as the damping, where this car stays actually pretty leveled even when the terrain starts becoming a little too rocky or a little too, disbalanced. The one over here you see is from a Toyota. These are the kind of suspensions which you will either find on the Toyota Innova or the Fortuner, and the one at the back is from a Mahindra. Then, as you know, with every off-road car, this is one of the most important things that gets you out of trouble in most of the cases. This is a 4-ton winch that has been installed at the front over here as well, and along with that there are also auxiliary lights. That all sounds really good and wonderful when we are talking in theory, but what point is it if we can't show it to you in action and you don't see what difference it actually makes on ground while being used? So now I would request my friend Videsh here to actually get in the car. I'm going to be standing outside and taking some shots of how the four-wheel system works as well as the capabilities of this car in whatever terrain we currently have to us. So you're basically moving this joystick here, right? This is left, this is right. Okay, and whenever you do that, the wheels basically, wow. Well, this thing feels so odd, when the rear wheels turn, they turn at such an angle. I mean, of course, you can adjust the angle however you want, but when you do, the turning radius of the car, like even me sitting over here in the passenger seat, I can feel the turning radius of the car suddenly shrink, and the car just whoop, just makes a turn. It's like, if you probably would, the best comparison I could try giving you is, you have those times where you've seen guys who have their side stands on the bike and they lift the bike and just turn it around like that. It's kind of that kind of a feeling where you're just rotating instead of doing a turn. So Abhi, right now, like we are going, if you change the angle of this, it will start turning faster, no? Fuck dude, it feels, okay, hang on. When you're doing a little bit of speed, let's say even 20-25 kilometers per hour, and you change the angle of the rear steering like that, it feels like you're actually drifting. And technically you are, aren't you? It actually feels like you're drifting because the rear starts pivoting towards one side. Fuck, that's a crazy feeling. Like, it's the most weirdest feeling because you're doing 10-15 kilometers per hour and you feel like you're drifting. Mad. Bro, tell me one thing. If somebody had to get a similar setup for the four-wheel steering done, how much approximately would that cost?
Approximately it will cost you around 130 to 150.
Now this is something people pay money to buy a Hummer EV and to buy something like a Rivian, but what we have here is a manual crab walk on a Gypsy. The car is literally going sideways, dude. Look at that. That's so crazy. I bet you've never seen a Gypsy do a crab walk before ever. I swear to God, toys like this want me so badly to get into off-road. That was amazing. That was crazy. Bro, the car just goes like this. It goes sliding like this towards the side. So I don't know how exciting was it for you to watch, but for me, right in front of me, here in front of my eyes, what this car just does was something that I've never seen any other Gypsy do. It was an insane experience, both sitting with him in the car and outside seeing the way the car went. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Till then, ciao.